Hey, shout out to Smoke Gang. Shout out to college football season. Justin. Oh, I dropped the phone. I look petty as hell. I'm way too hyped. Even my kids is laughing at me. You see the kids in the hotel with me? Say hi, y'all. All right, let me do my show. Watch the TV. They're watching Bob Burgers. Speaking of Bob Burgers, a lot of niggas, well, let me stop that. A lot of guys got grilled tonight, and it's not even the football players. I love Trevor Lawrence. I love Justin Fields. I'm from Florida. We respect people in the South for football a lot. I've been following Justin and Trevor for I think from their sophomore seasons all the way to tonight, this game. I never pick white versus black. I've never done that when it comes to sports. I don't try to cause race differences like ESPN so-called draft experts. These people continue to say BS every day. Why am I mad? Who never seen that Justin Fields was an NFL talent since he's not only an NFL talent, he could have been drafted out of high school in the MLB draft. It's not just Murray. Hey, baby girl, you guys gotta stop. Go ahead. It's not just Murray. It's not just Murray. That whole situation with the NFL situation with them, it's just like, it's crazy, man. Like, he's hell of a talented. Stop saying athletic only. Zach Wilson is better than Justin Fields. I heard you, Todd McShay, and a lot of you corny sport channels just keep disappointing me. It's the same thing. Look, I am not racist. I love every race in the world. But let's talk about the elephant in the room. If you're a white boy, you're another Wentz. You go to one of these, if you go to an underdivision school or something like that and you're white, you could have a trash season. You will be a top 3 pick just by your skin color. Go ask Daniel Jones. Go ask Mr. Trubisky. Daniel Jones sucked in Duke. Who didn't know he was going to do the same trash performances in the NFL? Yeah, you people are worrying about Haskin. Was Haskin trash? I don't know if Haskin was a trash football player, but I know he's a trash athlete, meaning that he don't have the work ethics. He doesn't have the desire. That's why I believe it's because Haskin was trash and all that, but I also believe it was based on race. If you notice how everybody just made Haskins look like this Darth Vader, evil dude, and look at all these other bum quarterbacks in the NFL. But I know, let's get off Haskins. I don't want to defend him no more. He let me down. Booger, I seen people destroying Booger. They had a point, but because it's Haskin, I don't care about Haskin. Haskin, who cares if his career make it or not? I don't like guys that don't have a work ethic, a strong one at that. That's why I don't like Haskin. Now back to this. All these trash quarterbacks. Now Zach Wilson is going to be the phenomenal quarterback and taking over the world. To hear all these experts, and it's a typical, guess what they saying? Go to any of these sports channels, put Zach Wilson, Justin Fields, and go look at it. I sat down. I'm petty. Y'all don't know I love sports. I watched over 30 YouTube channels, and every single one of them were white men. Every single one of them said the same thing. Zach Wilson processes the defense better. Zach Wilson does this better. Then why doesn't it show on the field? I watched the snaps. I am a college football fanatic. I watched every snap. I watch how he gets nervous in the pocket. I don't watch if you're accurate or not. You know how many NFL quarterbacks are accurate? They got an arm. Go ask Jamarcus Russell. Jamarcus Russell was accurate and he had an arm. It's just that the pocket, he was shaky, and his work ethics like Haskins. Let's not do this, man. Zach Wilson is a white Jamarcus Russell. Probably a better guy as far as BYU being Mormon and all that. So he probably is a good human being to be around. But let's stop BSing, ladies and gentlemen. Let's stop the BS. At the end of the day, Zach Wilson is overhyped. If these guys are so much experts, Zach Wilson should have been at the top of the chart a while ago. They wait for any little slip-ups you have when you're black, bro. And I hate being that guy. Everybody know me. I'm a United States veteran. I'm a black conservative. Yes, I did this with Donald Trump and that, and I proudly say it. So you can't put me in the box of being BLM. I don't even support BLM. I support black people, white people, and especially black people too. You know what I mean by that? Like, I don't support organizations that we don't know what fundings you're getting and all that. You can't hit me with the race tip. I try my best to get away from the racism part of athletes and all, but it's hard not to, bro. It's really hard not to watch all these so-called experts, because they're not expert. They got paid based on connections they had, networking, and who they know. None of these fools know about football. Don't let me get started on Stephen A. Smith. Remember when Stephen A. Smith said Haskin just runs too much. I was like, when did Haskin become a running quarterback? Haskin is the definition of a pocket quarterback. He just doesn't have a strong work ethic. I don't take these guys serious. Todd McShay, you're a clown. You're the one who started that whole narrative. 1 minute you have Trevor and Justin Fields. I feel like Justin Fields should be ahead of Trevor, but Trevor is so talented. I don't never say anything negative about Trevor. Trevor Lawrence is a good kid, man. You seen how he stood up for black people during the time when Drew Brees and a lot of people you thought was going to say X, Y, and Z, and they didn't. Trevor Lawrence is an outstanding individual. Let's just get that out the way. Trevor Lawrence, you could play on my team anytime, bro. I hope the Dolphins get rid of Tua and get you. No disrespect to Fields. I think Fields should be a #1 pick, but if you ask me, who do I want to be the quarterback for my Dolphins? It's not because Fields is not better than Trevor and all that. I just know the Dolphins organization. I just know these guys. These guys are damn near a bum organization. We don't even know who's the owner anymore. Don't just say Ross. They got like 10,000 owners of the Dolphins now. And Trevor seems like he can guide an organization like that. Fields, I don't want him to play for the Dolphins because I know what they'll do to him. But let's get back to that. Justin Fields displayed tonight the absolutely best performance you can see in football. The best performance. Like, what more he needed to do and prove? He is that dude. He is that man, that bad mama jamma they talk about. He took hey, by the way, NCAA, you need to stop this kicking players off the field. I don't know that number 47 it was, the white guy who hit Justin Field. That was a beautiful hit to me. I'm not going to lie. When he whacked Justin Field, no disrespect, I'm glad Justin Field wasn't injured, but I'm a football fan and I love defense. I was like, beautiful. That's the way you hit. But I guess the crown of the helmet, the rules want to act like the guy deliberately tried to hit Justin with his helmet. When you're going full speed like that, you can't just shift directions like that. In fact, had that guy followed your dumb rules, NCAA, he shifted more. Talked to a lot of my paralyzed football player friends. And yeah, exactly. Shout out to Kendrick English from Stranahan High School. 1995 or 96, he got paralyzed doing the same type of tackle, shifting the head and making it lower. So much love to that Clemson player who got ejected out the game. I didn't support that. It's a good football game. Let them play, guys. But needless to say, to watch this rhetoric and performance from these so-called experts, it's hard for me not to do this video today. I'm the same guy that called out Kirby dumb. I know he's Kirby smart, but I called him Kirby dumb. He was an excellent football player. He's a hell of a recruiter, a hell of a defensive coordinator. A head coach, he is not. He just gets all the top talent, so he assumes and perceives to be that he knows what he's doing. He doesn't. He doesn't. I said Justin Fields should have started. He outperformed. What's that trash do? Fromm. Because Fromm, I told y'all Fromm was going to be a 4th-round pick. Y'all said I was lying and all that. I guess you guys got me right. That nigga was a 5th round. Shout out to Jake Fromm. Did you even play this year? Needless to say, let's leave that alone. I have no hate for Jake Fromm. Even with the racist comments he said, I think the female who exposed Fromm, she was a lame for that because she didn't really care about black people. She only exposed Fromm because he probably broke up with her trash tail. And I support dudes when they come to females trying to destroy a man's career. Like, men don't have any voice already as it is. So I didn't support that. And I don't have no hatred for Fromm. It's just being honest. It's talking about the good old boys club I have to see in sports. Why do I seen somebody who compared, that was Todd McShay too. They compared Haskin to Justin Field. Like, that's the most lazy. Shout out to Mark Sanchez. Y'all talk about the butt fumbles with the Jets and all that. Mark Sanchez was a hell of a college athlete. Let's not talk trash about him as if he's the only excellent college athlete that didn't do what he was supposed to do in the NFL, and he still went to a couple of playoffs. Give Mark Sanchez his respect because I love him as a commentator, analyst. He called out Todd McShay when people like Stephen A. Smith are cowards. Stephen A. Smith, you're a coward. I like you, bro, but you're a coward. They don't call certain people out. And Mark Sanchez was like, Todd McShay, for you to come say Zach Wilson is better than Justin Fields after one game, bruh. One bad game. I know Field had another game that was kind of shaky, but Trevor had like 4, and we never called Trevor out. I know he looks like sunshine. People been in love with him since high school. He's been rated this and that. I know, and no disrespect, when you're a white boy with long hair like that and you look like sunshine, the world go crazy over you. I don't know, not me, but if you got blonde hair and all that, we're told there's something phenomenal about this guy. That's not my standard of beauty. I don't like Trevor because all the crap ass sunshine stuff. No, I like Trevor because he's a great football player. Not for what? Every time you hear one of these lame analysts, they just gush over some of these white guys. Oh my God, such a phenomenon. But they don't say the same thing about these black players. And it does make people feel bad. It's like, I'm not feeling bad. I'm cut for this. But these athletes don't deserve that, man. They bust their ass. Playing during a pandemic, Justin Fields and Trevor both, and actually Fields a little bit more for his conference. He fought. That's leadership qualities. This man was not even supposed to play this year, where everybody was saying, oh, I'm going to forego the season this year to prepare for the NFL draft. That young man was fighting, damn near crying, and his parents too. No, we want to play. This is a man that could have been drafted in the MLB and be a millionaire after high school. He wanted to play football. Let that man play football. Let him have a bad game or two. Because you let all these bum white quarterbacks have 100 bad games. I mean, Mr. Trubisky had one good season in his only season, and y'all said he was the next coming of John Elway. How did that work for y'all? Same thing about Sam Darnold. It's not him. It's the Jets are trash. Well, when you get drafted that high, you're supposed to make something and shake some things up. And clearly Sam Darnold is also not the guy for the Jets. And you see him goes, what real quarterback even says that? Of course you get scared in that pocket, but who admits? I'm seeing goals. He didn't even admit it in like a funny way. It was almost sad, and I actually root for Sam Darnold. You know what they always call him? Turkey legs. Turkey legs. Like, what the fuck does that even mean? Man, it's crazy, man. Compared Haskin to Justin Fields. You guys are lazy analysts. Shout out to Mark Sanchez. Did you really compare? First of all, they're different. Justin is more of an athlete. Haskin is not a runner. He probably averages, what did it say? It was like 5-something in the 4.2 or something like that he ran. He doesn't run. This is lazy journalism, lazy analysts, lazy commentary. It's trash. They don't even play 1% alike. Hawkins is looking down the field. He's relying on his arm and his muscle memory for the accuracy. He can't really read defenses. So if you told me Haskin can't read defense, I would have fall back and be like, you're absolutely correct. I've never seen Haskin been able to read defense. Day is such a good coordinator that he made Haskin look like a monopoly pick. But when it came to Justin Fields, Day went out his way to get Justin Fields because he know who that young man is. He he know the talent. It's like, oh, look what I did with that trash Haskins, but I got Fields. That nigga Fields can read defenses like a... Tonight, did he not prove he can read defenses, take hits, be durable? He took so many hits, even during his freshman campaign for Georgia, because Kirby Dumb, a.k.a. Kirby Smart, want to run this man running back plays as if this man, Justin Fields, don't have an arm. I'm going to go on every video where all these lame analysts talking about, let's just hope Justin Fields don't lose too bad. He's already dropping in the draft ranking. I'm like, what? What type of disrespectful... So you're just all over Clemson's wood tip like that. And how do you like it now, analyst? 99.1% of all you said Trevor was going to trash him. As if last time when they met up, Ohio State didn't have a chance to win too. By the way, those refs were cheating for Sunshine. They even was cheating in this game, but I'm going to fall back. I digress. We won, so I digress. Like, let's not do that. And you're not going to get any of that from these sports fanatics. All you get is buffoonery. If it's a black man to talk, he gets nervous by his white peers, so he has to jiggle-boo. I love my white friends. My white friends never made me feel in a position I have to lie about who I am and change my voice. I'm just typical Mario, man. I'm just me, man. If you like me, black, white, Spanish, Asian, Philippine, what's the other one I'm missing? South, I'm gonna do a continent, South America, Africa, we're gonna do a global. I don't care where you come from, bro. Like, I love people. What I can't accept is the disrespectful people continue. The same typical, like, Lamar Jackson didn't teach y'all nothing. Yeah, I know he had a bad situation this season, but what about all these scrub white quarterbacks? I'm gonna keep saying that. I've noticed, like, that, what's that one whack analyst who was a sorry quarterback in the NFL? Now he gets to criticize people. He gives so many passes to Carson Wentz. Shout out to Max Kellerman and rest in peace to Max's brother. Shout out to the real boxing experts, unlike Stephen A. Smith. But Max always on this nigga's next, educational purpose. And Max, you were correct. These people make so many excuses for white quarterbacks, and people got mad when Max said that. I typically stay away from the race part, but look, tell me if I'm lying. Daniel Jones have yet to be criticized like these black ones. Baker Mayfield is up and down. One minute they hate him, they love him, they hate him, love him. They don't do that for us, and I'm not mad at it, but I'm like, damn, is this a sport or is this a Klan rally? Like, it's just getting crazy. Is it a sport or is it a Klan rally? I thought that was what's beautiful about sports in America or around the world. It brought different backgrounds of cultures together, but you see the same rhetoric. The reason I'm mad, the fact that they brought up Zach Wilson and said he can process the defense better than Fields. Prove it. None of you showed me that on tape yet. I watched it. I got a system and a machine I got here that I'm not going to share with y'all. I need to do a YouTube football channel. Everybody been telling me that for the longest. Shout out to my bro, Maybach Mel. We about to do a sports channel because I got to change the game, man. This is getting too wild, man. Really? You guys always fight. Every time it's leading up to the draft, there's a superior black quarterback that's doing good. Like, what's so scary about a black man playing quarterback? Damn near half the league is playing quarterback right now are black. Why are you people still doing the same BS rhetoric? What, Justin Fields look too thuggish? Like, what is it now, man? A guy that's a phenomenal baseball player and football player, leadership qualities, galvanize the troops together. But yet this Zach Wilson, it's always some weird white guy they bring up out of nowhere and they overhyped him. They did the same thing all season. They called Mr. Trubisky trash. Leading up to the draft, less than 3 weeks, Todd McShay and everybody, oh man, we're fall in love with this guy. Oh man, forgetting about the 3-year starter, 3 years of proven work that Watson did, and a whole lot of quarterbacks like Mahomes. Well, I'm not going to hype up Mahomes. I'm not going to be fake like that. Even I didn't think Mahomes was going to be that good. I'm not going to even lie to you guys. But Watson proved it. I feel like we be bleeding on the floor. Nobody even cares, man. Like, to put Zach Wilson up ahead of this man, I'm glad that he's getting hyped. I want Zach Wilson to go #1 pick. I love it. I love the trash I talk when it comes to sports. I was there in all the drafts when the Mitch Trubiskys of the world, the Sam Darnolds. Oh, man, the kid is intelligent. Tell me what white quarterback they never bring that up about being so smart. They said the same thing about Mitch. Mitch can't even read a cat jumping out the roof, but he's smart. He's intelligent. Where? I didn't even see it in high school or college. Where was this intelligent that y'all talk about? Almost automatically a white boy is perceived to be, he's highly intelligent. Almost automatically a black man is perceived that, oh, he's just a hood gigolo, educational purpose and all that. And it's distasteful. Look, man, I'm your God bless one. Thank you for watching another episode of IsmokeHiphop Live. Love your family, love your kids, and stay blessed. This is an absolutely masterpiece and a beautiful day today, man. A beautiful day today. Zach Wilson, you're trash. I ain't gonna apologize. Love your family, love your kids, and always remember, folks, stay blessed. Peace.